Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So yesterday I have talked about Twitter, the stock, and so since you know I really like their CEO Jack Dorsey, so I think maybe today I'm going to talk about another company of him, which is Square. So Square is a company has been around for like 7 years, since 2013, and the stock ticker is SQ. So this company has been building the platform for the small and medium sellers and provide them with the payment system at the very beginning. And nowadays their products are more diversified, and so I'm gonna show you in more details about what is the business model, the company's financial status, and as well as the stock price, and whether it's a good investment for now. So let's get started. Company profile, I saw the stock price today is $63. And from here you can see what the company's mainly does. Like its mainly revenue source comes from the transaction, which is the square shaped tab where the small like shops use that tab to make credit card transactions and use it as a point of sale, and those are better than the traditional like point of sales machine for its lower fees and more connected to their sales system, and also can provide more insights to the seller in their dashboards. And the second, another revenue source is subscription and service-based, accounts for 15% of the revenue. And also there's some new kind of business, Bitcoin. I believe it is because of their CEO's passionate in this area, so that's why they also have this product line. And the last one is hardware. And from the geographic locations that their revenue mainly generates from the United States, which is like 95% of the revenue, which I think since Square has acquired the e-commerce website Webull, I do believe that through the transaction line they can in the future maybe develop their business more overseas to be more like shown in the globalization, like what some company like PayPal and Discovery did. And after we know about the company, we can see this chart that their income has been showing positive for the first time of last year, while previously it's been been negative for many years. So I wanna talk about like how the ecosystem has been changed. So nowadays Square is not just for the B2B business, but also like switch gear and has been like extend to B2C business. Like their Cash App has been quite popular nowadays, which is very comparable for Webull. And from their shareholder letter for the last quarter, I saw that their Cash App monthly active users has been developed from 7 million to nowadays 24 million. And I do have a Cash App account here, and I also applied for their debit card. So now if you like have the fund in your Cash App, you can use this card to shop outside and to make some transactions. And all the data you can check in the app, and you can also use it for investing purpose, and like buying a fraction shares of as little as $1 and invest as much as you want. Because of the 24 million users, the revenue has been growing through the years. And from the last 10K report, they show that each user can generate $30 revenue per quarter, which is account for like 24% of total Square's revenue. So that seems that this Cash App is a good profit generator. So I'm just thinking about this personal investing industry. It seems already crowded nowadays. Like Robinhood has come out with zero commission investing, and later on they also have this credit card, this debit card that you can use a fund in the investing account to do some like payment and shopping. So it's kind of like combining your investing profile versus your the banking profile. So now Cash App seems to do the similar business, like they are not just the so-called banking for a lot of people to make a payment, but now they can also help those individuals to grow their accounts, grow their the wealth, and to investing in different stocks. So as there's already competitors in these areas, like what I know is in personal finance, there's Robinhood, there's Stash, there's Acorn. But I do believe Square's Cash App do have an advantage. First, it has a lot of data accumulated in the past 7 years, which other app doesn't have its advantage. So that means the company, if analyze the data, they know what's the consumer's behavior, where they like to shopping, what's their lifestyle, and etc. And that would probably lead to their investment behavior, because if someone interested in some product, like they buy Starbucks coffee, they are more likely to purchase the company shares because they agree with the product or they agree with the company somehow. And the second advantage, I think, is Cash App already have so many users, like especially compared with Webull. I saw online that they have more users and the users are more profitable than Webull. So that is some advantage the new startup broker-dealer or personal capital companies they don't have, like companies like Stash and Acorn. I believe they spend a lot of time to acquire new customers that can fund an account and generate the revenue. So I do believe if Square want to link those product lines together and build an ecosystem, they definitely have the advantage. So from the 10K report, I also look at their other than revenue and net income, I also look at their cash flow. So the data shows they have 1,000 million cash at hand. So that means they can find opportunities to invest in, to acquire some small companies if there's opportunities, or help them to develop any features they would think would be important in the future. Although the current public health situation may bring some challenges to the company, like a lot of stores is closed, so there's no transaction, physical transaction made. But people do buy more things online, and they do have the product Webull that can enable e-commerce, and also the Cash App, since people don't want to pay in cash because of the virus transmission. So by using the Cash App, scan the QR code or just transfer digitally, would also be a good opportunity to promote the product. They also added investment features where like nowadays people staying at home, and a lot of people they wanna like started to try new things like investing. So yeah, I'm very optimistic about the company's future. So you may ask whether it's a good time to invest right now. So currently their stock price today from Yahoo Finance I saw is $63, and during the past several years since they go public in 2015, so the stock price has been increased from the original like around $10 to the highest would be 90 something dollars. So the stock price growth is definitely better than Twitter, which is another company by Jack Dorsey, and it has increased more variety of the product and trying to diversify the business. So last month the stock price has dropped to as low as to $38, which I think is a great time to buy in. I think, in my own opinion, if the stock price drop more soon, like in May, when it's around $40, I wanted to invest more in this stock because I do believe it has a high potential of growth because of the variety of data it has and the amount of user is already gained. And at the same time, the risk comes with it. It seems like I think that risk is adjustable for me. Yeah. So yeah, but right now $63 I will not buy more because I do think it's already overvalued and the stock price is already very high. So yeah, I look at the MACD factor. It seems it's going down right now, like the green bar is decreasing, and also I look at RSI and I saw that currently it's 51. So if it's like RSI around 30, then maybe it's a good time to buy. So yeah, I do think overall this company is worth watching, and it's gonna be a very interesting year for the company in terms of like opportunities, growth, and threats. So yeah, so that's all my thoughts today. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and please leave your comments if you have any. I would like to talk to you guys. So I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.